Hey, I'm DC.
I'm AJ.
And you're watching Barside Jive Live. And we're inside AJ's on Main Street in historic downtown Grapevine. Balmy out there today, little balmy.
Raining.
We will still be on the patio in about an hour, finishing our cold beers and maybe having a smoke. The reason that we are a little bit late in doing our intro is because AJ and I have such a good time doing this that, you know, we forget that why we're even here sometimes. Actually, this whole thing started right here at this bar. Where this idea came to fruition, and actually our anniversary is coming up next Tuesday. We got to have a party next Tuesday.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Oh, groovy.
What time you want to do it, man?
Righteous. Whatever time.
What time?
All day.
All day. You heard it right here from the man. All day. Next Tuesday, it's Barside Jive Live Day at AJ's on Main. We're going to have drink specials. We're going to have we'll do a special plate. We'll do a special drink or so.
We're going to turn the music up.
We'll turn the music up. We'll do some Zeppelin.
George Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll give you something to drink about when I start doing what I've done without. You think that you've got some problems now? Wait till I get out of this house. I'm gonna leave you with this memory.
Really?
Yes.
Zeppelin and George Jones.
George Jones and maybe some Zeppelin.
Oh,
maybe.
God, that'll be fun. You just
Nobody likes
took
that.
the wind out of my sail.
Yeah.
All right, so you come down.
At least you don't have underwear on, so you got to worry about it.
That's true. Come down to AJ's on Main next Tuesday, and you can help us celebrate. In fact, if you come by, we will sign a coaster for you. You will have a coaster from AJ's with our autographs. How's that sound?
It's exciting.
Cool. I'm ready.
Sounds good.
Absolutely it does. So once again, you are here live at AJ's on Main. Get ready for some thought-provoking, soulful, invigorating, intellectually stimulating expose on life right here from DC and AJ. Remember that we're beneath the wings of the bronze unicorn across the street. And you know, anybody that has a building beneath the wings of the bronze unicorn, it's pretty cool. You don't believe us? Just come down here and look across the street. You'll see the
Believe. That's his name.
Believe. All right. But this content is usually for mature audiences only. So if your children are in the room, you might want to clear them out. Because AJ once in a while will say something naughty. Not me, but AJ. And also, we do recommend 3D glasses for a better visual experience. 3D glasses.
Coming at you.
3D glasses do help. And our bar phone, 747-477-2898 is the number if you want to call in.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Barside Jive Live, this is DC.
Hey, this is Jamal. How y'all guys doing this afternoon?
Jamal, my brother, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Jamal?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, I'm a good old American, now that's just what I am. And for the liberal nation, I do not give a damn. Don't want to rise against her, but I'll gather up my guns. My freedom won't be taken, I'll fight 'em till I've won.
Seeing how these liberals are trying to run away with gun control, and like I always say, if you want to find out what the swamp is up to, want to find out what a lot of these liberals are doing, go to their little social media accounts, and they're trying to use this tragedy to push through gun control that would not have prevented the tragedy in Parkland, Sandy Hook, or any other shooting area, because wants to address that. They're always looking for a new way to create some new study so they can get more money. Because if you say psychological problems and treat mental illness, well, you got to have people that's going to get into that field so you get money in that field and people that create jobs. But when you have a school the size of Parkland with about 30 armed teachers, I'm not saying that AK-47s, they are good things, but regular Glocks, like Colt 1911s and 380s, is a difference. It is a difference when the shooter is engaged and someone throwing rounds back at him. That stops a lot of it. And then when you have signs posted, our teachers are armed and will defend our students with your life.
Never pass up a good tragedy to benefit politically.
Yes, and it's just downright shameful. Then to know that the people who planned the women's march and stuff are getting these, because CNN actually let it slip that the people that planned the anti-Trump marches are planning the students to walk out in the name of gun reform and gun control. And I'm like, this is just pathetic. And then the sheriff that day, Scott Israel, he started talking gun control. Then when you go to his Facebook page, he's a radical liberal. So it's sickening, and conservatives and people who support the Second Amendment shouldn't even come to the table. And they say, well, y'all don't come to the table, you're going to get nothing done. Well, until you stop doing what you're doing, then nothing will get done. It has to be that way until they stop as well, because stop politicizing tragedies and actually don't push your agenda as the only problem solver. Yes, mental health reform will help, but also arming teachers will help. So it's both sides with both ideas. It cannot be one side with just the ideals, because then the other side shouldn't come to the table if you're not going to listen to them.
Did you see the kids that are protesting what their sign said?
Yeah, I saw a lot of them. It was directed at President Trump, and then when you was hearing what they were regurgitating.
And the best one I liked though was ban all automatic weapons. It has been since what, 1986?
Yeah. And none of these shooters had automatic capability anyway.
Yeah. No. And I'm gonna tell people like this: when people start saying about gun control, they've been slipping gun control and trying to strip the Second Amendment ever since the 1930s. Because this is my favorite weapon of all time. I love it. The Thompson submachine gun. Mm-hmm. That is the only weapon that Congress passed a law in name restricting people from owning it. You can't even own a Thompson submachine gun. If you have a Thompson submachine gun, you at least get 5 to 10 years. If you have one loaded, it's more than that because of the roaring 30s, because the police and law enforcement actually was almost at a disadvantage, because if the gangsters had Tommy guns, they had Tommy guns, it was almost like a war, who's going to win, and they didn't like that type of statistics where they might not win. So of course, but they totally targeted that particular weapon and banned. That is actually banned. There's actually a law that they joined, and that started this road we're going down. Now, we're not saying everybody out there should go out there if you got a mental disease. I mean, a mental disease, you should go out there and order an M60 or M6 or automatic, no. But what we are saying is, if you don't want us to paint you with a broad stroke, don't paint us with a broad brush. Those of us who love the Second Amendment and welcome the Second Amendment, don't paint us in a broad brush, and we won't paint you.
Yeah, Jamal, there's 1 in 6 Americans now are on some form of psychiatric drug, mostly antidepressants. And I think most of those shooters, if not all of them, were on some type of drug. And we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the fact that Planned Parenthood alone kills 887 babies a day with taxpayer money, up to the tune of $500 million from taxpayers. 887 babies a day. We're not talking about that either. But we want to talk about gun control. And you and I and AJ, we all know that gun control is not the issue. It's not the gun. It's the person.
If gun control worked, just simply outlawing something worked, we wouldn't have people using heroin. We wouldn't have people robbing banks. I mean, there's laws against all of that.
I mean, it's like in banning the AR, trying to ban the AR-15 is like, you know, these terrorists that are using rental trucks, say they're Ryder rental trucks to mow down a bunch of people in Paris or wherever, or even here in the U.S. You know, it's like banning Ryder rental trucks. You know, it's not the truck, it's the person that's driving it with the intent to kill. And you know, you can ban AR-15s, you can ban Glock handguns, you can ban any weapon you want, even sticks and stones, but you're never going to be able to ban evil. You'll never be able to disarm it.
Never.
Never. Brother, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Darren.
It's
Thank
so,
you, DJ.
it's
You
so
got
good
it,
to
man.
hear from you. And your Facebook page is Mind of Jamal, right? Jamal.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're going to send some people to your page to have them check you out, get a perspective on these issues that only you can provide. And we appreciate your time, Jamal.
And thank you, Daryl and AJ, for having me, my man.
You
Rock on, brother.
You send our love to your family.
I will.
Okay,
All
brother.
right, man. Have a good one.
All right, God bless.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
You too, Jamal. What a good dude. I saw a great video on YouTube the other day about this guy, and he was comparing the Mini 14 to the AR or M4 or whatever you want, whatever.
M4, AR.
They're all the same. Yeah. But you know, and it was a great video, and he was comparing them. You know, both 223, both
I
same
have them both.
Me too. Same
magazine.
Me too. Same magazine. One of them's, the Mini 14 is a Woodstock. The AR is mostly plastic. But the thing about it is the AR looks cool, and that's why everybody likes them, because they look cool. They look badass. The Mini 14 looks, not as badass, but it's the same effectiveness. So you eliminate the AR-15, it'll be the Mini 14. It'll be something else next. And if you eliminate all
rifle.
those, yeah,
deer rifle. Yeah.
Deer rifle's more powerful.
Yeah.
30-06.
But it doesn't have a black synthetic stock.
It doesn't look
that
cool.
Collapses and,
Yeah, it doesn't look cool.
yeah.
People are so ignorant on these issues.
In February, you introduced the Assault Weapons Ban and Law Enforcement Protection Act of 2007. It would regulate semi-automatic assault weapons, including weapons that have pistol grips, a forward grip, and something called a barrel shroud. Weapons with a barrel shroud would be regulated. What's a barrel shroud, and why should we regulate it?
I think the more important thing is that it also would have had banned the large capacity clips
Right.
that Colin Ferguson had used, and also the killer.
Okay. But
When
I
we're
read
talking
the
about-
legislation. I'm sorry. I read the legislation, and it said that it would regulate barrel shrouds. What's a barrel shroud, and why should we regulate that?
The guns that were chosen back in those days were basically the guns that most gangs and criminals were using to kill our police officers. I'm not saying it was the best bill, but that was the best
Do
bill
you
they
know
could
what a
get out
barrel
at that
shroud
particular
is?
time. I actually don't know what a barrel
Oh,
shroud.
okay,
I
'cause it's in
believe
your
it's a shoulder thing
legislation.
that goes up.
They're not informed, but they're out there just spewing, whatever for people to believe is fact. But anyway, okay, so much for our opening. Thanks, Jamal. We appreciate you, brother. We were going to get a rock and roll report, I hope by now, from Jack, but I guess Jack's still in Belize.
Yeah.
He's probably down there with the Stones. So Jack's not with us, but you can go to Jack's Facebook page at Turn It Up DFW Texas. That's where you'll find the posts from most of the bands in DFW that are playing. Tribute bands will be posted on his page, and he tries to keep up with that so you can figure out what's going on next weekend. So, is it time for breaking news? Man, I can always count on AJ. I think they see it, AJ. God. All right, breaking news. We got any questions before I get started? This is my favorite part. Anybody got anything?
Yeah. I got a question.
Oh, shit.
What's the capital of Brazil?
Brazil.
Brazilian. All right, let's go.
All right. Mailman.
What is this that we're doing?
It's breaking news. Breaking news backwards. Mailman in Italy stashed half-ton of mail in his garage, postal police say. Italians fed up with the country's lousy postal service may now have found a culprit. Police say they discovered more than half a ton of undelivered mail in a rogue postman's garage. The postal police said the 573-kilogram stash in the Vicenza home of the 56-year-old postman was the biggest seizure of mail ever undertaken in Italy. The missing mail had been collecting for the past 8 years and included utility bills, bank statements, old phone books, and political propaganda mailings from the 2010 regional elections.
It's in the mail.
Please. Oh, yeah. Jarvis.
It's in the mail.
It's in the mail, brother.
It's going through Italy.
It's going through Italy. It may be in a garage somewhere. Police were tipped off when volunteers from Recycling Center reported receiving 25 big yellow containers from the Postal Service with mail still inside. Oh, man.
What else you got?
Oh, I've even got a photograph.
Here's my bank statement. It's in there.
Oh, wait. In New York City.
New York City?
New York City. For instance, a mail carrier in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn was charged in 2014 with hoarding more than a decade's worth of stuff, about 40,000 pieces of mail in his work locker, his car, and his home. Federal prosecutors later dismissed the charge against the mailman, Joseph Brudacacco, according to the New York Daily News. And hey, Jamal, in North Carolina, 53-year-old Gary Collins, it's your state, pleaded guilty last year to detaining and delaying more than 1,800 letters and partials, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the state's Western District. A postal worker was charged in 2015 with secreting away 22,000 partials. NBC Philadelphia reported. My Lord, it's a thing.
It's an epidemic.
It is.
Yeah.
Probably got some drugs out there for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anti-hoarding drugs.
Yeah, we got some psychotropic drugs for you guys. Maybe you're 1 out of 6 on a psychotropic. I'm not on one, by the way.
Really?
No, I'm really not.
Okay.
I know I act like it sometimes, but I'm really not. I'm drug-free. I do take a multivitamin and an aspirin occasionally. Sometimes if my back's hurting, I take some Aleve. Okay. Never mix Aleve and tequila, though. Like burn a hole in your stomach. Okay.
I don't take Aleve.
Okay, breaking news continues. Y'all ready for this? It's a good one. The View co-hosts mock Mike Pence's faith, bring flood of complaints to ABC News by Brian Flood. Joy Behar.
I love her.
Oh,
she's
she's
such a special
awesome,
person.
Isn't she?
One thing to talk to Jesus. It's another thing when Jesus talks to you.
Exactly. Okay, well, that's different.
That's different. That's called mental illness, if I'm not correct.
But I think
hearing voices.
The View co-host is raising eyebrows for mocking Vice President Mike Pence's Christian faith and comparing it to mental illness.
The only thing I know is don't ask me how I keep my shape, and I won't tell you that I wear 4 pairs of Spanx. I swear I'm packed in here like squirt sausage. So what? Who cares?
Pence himself fired back at the comedian and ABC News saying the comment is just wrong. ABC News has been flooded with more than 25,000 phone calls since The View co-host mocked Vice President Pence's Christian faith last week, disrespecting the former governor of India.
Verify me your date of birth.
February 2nd.
February 2nd, 19?
Yes.
What is that? What is the year? 19 what?
Yes.
19 what? 19?
February 2nd.
Hello, 19 what? February 2nd, 19? 19
Yes.
what?
Yes.
19 what?
February 78, 19.
19, what is the year?
Yeah, I just said that. 78.
And what is the expiration date of your...
Let go.
Expiration date of your credit
He's
card.
biting so many different things. Do you have a dog?
Sir, what are you doing? You're wasting my time. Sir, you're wasting my time.
I gave you my date of birth.
Expiration date of your credit card.
Oh, okay. Could you hold on? Because I got to go get that.
Okay.
Can you just hold the line for
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Are you there?
In Indiana? I need a psychotropic drug. For speaking with Jesus and even suggesting he has a mental illness.
Did she think Oprah had a mental illness?
Well, you know,
when Oprah said that she was going to have to pray and see what Jesus told her?
Jesus told her about running.
If God actually wanted me to run, wouldn't God kind of tell me?
Yeah, no, but Behar didn't have anything to say about Oprah doing it. Just about Pence. Do you think she's being hypocritical?
Which one of them you think prays more?
I don't know. I hate to think, but I mean, I hate to get into that, but probably Pence. I don't know. Oprah might pray a lot. I don't know. But I will say this, that I bet Behar don't pray much.
Oh, look at her. She should. She can't help being ugly, anyway, but she could damn sure stay home.
To make this short, The View is under fire.
No.
There's Joy.
Ugh.
You know what movie I like? Up in the Air. Because it reminds me of where my boobs used to be.
Got any good news in here?
Yeah. Got one piece of good news. Bill Murray can't take it anymore. Funny man, Bill Murray. Now, we love Bill Murray, right? Caddyshack, Stripes, Groundhog Day. Been some great shows. You know, that was back in the day when a lot of things, we had good movies. Saturday Night Live was actually funny.
Yeah.
We had MTV in the early days.
America! Demand your MTV! I want my MTV!
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV! Call your cable company and say, I want my MTV!
Turn it on! Leave it on! America! See the music you want to see!
I want my MTV. All right.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
24 hours a day on cable TV.
I want my MTV, MTV, MTV!
Yeah, too much is never enough.
7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
This is it. Welcome to MTV Music Television, the world's first 24-hour stereo video music channel. Now, just moments ago, all of the VJs and the crew here at MTV collectively hit our executive producer, Sue Steinberg, over the head with a bottle of champagne, and behold, a new concept is born. The best of TV combined with the best of radio. Now, starting right now, you'll never look at music the same way again. We'll be right back to introduce the other VJs and the other folks who are going to be with us on MTV.
I'm Alan Hunter. I will be with you right after Mark. We'll be covering the latest in music news coast to coast here on MTV Music Television.
I'm Martha Quinn. The music will continue non-stop on MTV Music Television, the newest component of your stereo system.
Well, all right, I'm J.J. Jackson. I'll be sitting in with the latest video music performances the way they were meant to be. That's in stereo on MTV Music Television. You'll never look at music the same way again.
Hi, I'm Nina Blackwood, and I'll be with you after JJ right here on MTV, the world's first video music channel. all day, all night, in stereo.
Are those guys the best? We all are so excited about this new concept in TV. We'll be doing for TV what FM did for radio. And let's get into it right now at MTV.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you.
It was freaking
music.
amazing.
Had music.
Had real music. Led Zeppelin.
They don't even play music anymore.
No. AJ, when I was in high school, we carried our shotguns and our gun racks in our trucks. Drove around town.
Did you take them into school?
No. No, but they stayed in our gun racks.
Did you pull them out whenever you got into it with somebody?
No, never. There was no mass shootings.
When you got bullied?
No. We had respect for people, man. Everybody had respect for each other. It was a different day. It's gone downhill ever since. I think they broke the mold with us and they just quit making people the same. Once they saw me, they were like, yeah, we can't get any better than that. Right?
Yeah.
You love me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You got me a card for Valentine's
Day.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You read it on the. I've got evidence. We read it online.
It was given to me.
No, it wasn't given to you. Don't lie to people. Don't say stuff that you don't say behind the scenes. So back to Bill Murray, the funny man. He crushed identity politics, which, that's not a problem nowadays. During an interview with CNBC, in a nutshell, he leveled his far-left Hollywood peers with just a few short sentences. Here are the highlights. On Friday, iconic comedian Bill Murray took on identity politics and political correctness that are consuming comedy. Appearing on CNBC's Squawk Box, Murray lamented. Lamented politicians, particularly Democrats, perpetually separating the American people into groups based on identity instead of speaking to the whole, which he says is being reflected in comedy. In conclusion, stay tuned for breaking news next week. You like my news segment?
It's great.
It's great. You don't want to show them one more time? Okay, what else we got going on today, AJ? I've announced that we have a anniversary party next Tuesday. So you guys make sure you come down to AJ's next Tuesday for our anniversary party. Oh, got the dumbass of the week. Dumbass of the week. Stand by. Two black cats.
What a dumbass. What a dumbass.
Dumbass of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a new segment I just started. The grunge generation's foremost performer, and many would say their spokesperson, was undoubtedly Kurt Cobain. of Nirvana. If Kurt was still with us, he would have turned 51 years old today. But Kurt, like so many talented people, had his own demons. Kurt took his own life on April 5th of 1994. Kurt was only 27 years old. So he joined the 27 Club with the likes of Brian Jones of the Stones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison of the Doors. Happy birthday, Kurt. We wish we could have heard a lot more. This segment sponsored by the College of Rock and Roll History Knowledge.
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job, DC.
Thank you. I couldn't find anything on George Jones.
All them big words and everything.
Yeah, I got lamented. Lamented. I got lamented. So, we have a guest. Guest in the house. You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jessica McVey.
Yeah.
She's with us.
Come on down.
Come on, Jessica. We hear your shoes.
Hi.
Let's get in here.
Squeeze in.
How are you? Squeeze
I'm
in.
good.
This is Jessica McVey. She's a up-and-coming country western singer, so that means AJ really gonna dig her. Actually, AJ had her perform here.
Hold on a second. George Jones or Led Zeppelin?
Oh, George Jones. But I'm a huge AC/DC fan. So
Me too.
I like all kinds of music.
I just don't like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, well, you know, we all can't have it. So we all can't be cool. I mean, there's got to be some people that are not cool. But you're a basic bro, though. You represent the basic bros well, and I'm sure most of them like George Jones. So anyway, back to Jessica. Jessica, AJ actually hired Jessica back several years ago to do an event here, right?
Actually, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
We heard her sing outside, had a big
crawfish boil.
Yeah, big thing on
It was
the
a lot of fun.
out back. Yeah, and Jessica sang. Didn't know who she was at the time, but kind of followed her. She has sang in the area a lot of the different venues, and you do a lot of the wine bars.
Yeah, I play at Sloan Williams quite a bit.
Yeah, Sloan Williams right down the street.
Yeah, it's one of my frequent spots. And
Yeah.
I'm working on a few new places as well this year. So
Yeah, yeah. So how long have you been singing?
my entire life.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what you
my
all
whole
say.
family sings. No, it's
Really?
like during Christmas, it's like the Partridge Family at my house.
Really?
Like you better know how to harmonize, or you just kind of sit and watch.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you recorded some songs, some original songs.
Yeah.
Who actually wrote them?
I have a songwriter out of Nashville his name is Ruben Estevez.
Ruben.
And he's amazing. He actually wrote every original of mine but one.
Wow.
So yeah, I just really connected with his music and how he wrote it, and
Awesome.
we hit it off right away. So
Very cool.
Well, why don't you sing us a couple?
okay.
Okay.
So I'll sing my. Oh, we got
Morgan's
visitor.
here. Morgan's here. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11:16.
I made it. I made it.
Welcome to AJ's on Main.
Yeah, welcome to AJ's on Main, Morgan. Hey, the kitchen's right there.
Turn on the light.
So, sing us a couple.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is my first original that I came out with. It's on iTunes, Spotify, any place that you can stream music. That's where it's at. And
Awesome.
it's called John Deere in the Headlights.
John Deere. I've heard this one. It's good.
All right.
We're ready.
Let's see if this works. Make sure y'all can hear it.
Yeah.
The moon was shining on that gravel road. I was gone all week, but I was almost home. I came back early. I thought it'd be a nice surprise. But something was stirring in that open field, so I stopped the truck. And when the dust cleared, I slipped on the brakes, and I could see the white in his eyes. Man, was he surprised when I saw that John Deere in the headlights. He was taking some chick on a midnight ride. She was singing and laughing out loud and drinking my beer. He was frozen like a statue for a moment till I revved that engine. It started to rock, then he whipped that thing around and disappeared. Well, I was chasing his tail in the middle of the night. John Deere in the headlights. Well, I should have known better, now it all makes sense. Every time I went to Mama's, he turned up sick. He said, go on ahead, baby, I'll be fine. And that call last week around 2 a.m. And that sorry girl, I gotta work late again. It all adds up, I just couldn't see the signs. Man, was I blind till I saw that John Deere in the headlights. He was taking some chick on a midnight ride. She was singing and laughing out loud and drinking my beer. He was frozen like a statue for a moment till I revved that engine. It started to rock, then he whipped that thing around and disappeared. Well, I was chasing his tail in the middle of the night. John Deere in the headlights. Well, I was seeing red, he was seeing his light. It flashed before his eyes when I saw that John Deere in the headlights. He was taking some chick on a midnight ride. She was singing and laughing out loud and spilling my beer. He was frozen like a statue for a moment till I revved that engine. It started to rock, then he whipped that thing around and disappeared. Well, he was screaming like a girl in the middle of the night. John Deere in the headlights. John Deere in the headlights.
Okay. That was
Grab
awesome.
my water now. Thank you.
That was awesome.
So-
You know, what we got next?
So I'm actually going to sing you guys my next single I have coming out.
Oh, cool.
Been working on it with Dustin Hendricks at War Room Studios.
Cool.
He's in Princeton, Texas.
Oh, wow.
So he's a great producer. I actually met him at a singing contest, and he said he would love to work with me. So
Awesome.
he actually produced that for me. So John Deere, he produced.
Oh, cool.
He did every single instrument that you heard.
Really?
Yeah, and same thing with this next song too. So
Awesome.
yeah, so
Well-
it's really excited. This next song is called "Haunting Melody."
Haunting Melody.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
another dark song.
That's okay. We'll lay it on us.
All right.
Lay it on us.
He said his mama was a psychic nut, and I could tell she didn't like me much. Read my palm and said, stay away, you've been warned. She caught us kissing on the front porch swing, stared me down and started to sing a backwoods song from the soul of a gypsy scorn. I felt a chill running down my spine, and ever since that night, there's been slamming doors, ghosts in the bedroom, shadows dancing on the wall. Some kind of spell, some kind of voodoo. I can't get no sleep at all with that woman inside my head taunting me. trying to figure out how on earth to reverse this curse. There's a feeling in my bones, I'm stuck in the twilight zone, with these slamming doors, ghosts in the bedroom, shadows dancing on the wall. Some kind of spell, some kind of voodoo, I can't get no sleep at all, with that woman inside my head taunting me, humming, 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 that haunting melody. I ain't letting my baby go, it's become my favorite song. Every night we sing along, every night we sing along. The slamming doors, ghosts in the bedroom, shadows dancing on the wall. Some kind of spell, some kind of voodoo, I can't get no sleep, so I'll just lay right here with my sweet baby next to me, humming, 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 that haunting melody. Humming, humming, humming. Thank you.
Is that it?
That's it.
Damn.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Very good. All right, so where are you playing next?
Oh, God. Actually, Thursday, I have a new guitarist.
Oh.
He is awesome. His name is Fletcher Melody. And he is playing at the Rosewood Mansion at Turtle Creek.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm going to be jumping in with him.
Oh, good.
And we're working on a couple new venues and places, like I said. I'm just waiting to hear back from Sloan and Williams and booking there as well in the next couple of months. So
Cool.
lots of things happening and really excited.
Cool.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Well,
Should tell them how to look you up on Facebook and all that.
Yeah, I am on every social media page. So Facebook is at Jessica McVey Music, and then Twitter and Instagram is at Jess McVey Music.
Okay. And how do you spell McVey?
McVey.
Okay.
Yeah. Irish.
Very cool.
Thanks
thank
for
you so
having
much.
me, guys.
Now, you're not going to run off, are you?
I'm not.
You're going to join us for,
Sure.
a little lunch or something.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I'm free.
Awesome. Well, we just love Jessica. She's a sweetheart. And AJ, is anything we need to address on comments or anything?
Yes, man. Wants to know what the fuck is up with that hat.
Hey, brother, it's your hat. I was trying to get in the mood. It's a decoration hat? Oh, it's not a wearing hat? See, Jessica likes it.
I approve.
See, it's approved by Jessica McVey. Hey, you guys remember that, last week I dropped the camera, and so we've got more damage. So GoFundMe.com, Barside Jive. But we may have no camera at all here, but it just keeps getting worse. But yeah, GoFundMe, Barside Jive, and then we've also got Facebook, Barside Jive. Well, just Google it. You can find Facebook, YouTube, and all that stuff. YouTube's YouTube.com, Barside Jive Live. You can check out our stuff, comment, send us, messages that you love us.
Jarvis likes it. Said likes the hell out of it. She's good.
Jarvis
Paula likes it.
Oh, they like the music. Or like the.
Really good. Really good. Ah.
Cheers, Jarvis. Hey, Jarvis. Look, I even made you the Rocket Man. Okay. The parting thought is, don't half-ass anything. Always use your full ass. And remember that the opinions expressed by me on Barside Jive Live are my own, and in no way reflect on AJ's on Main, the city of Grapevine, the county of Tarrant, the state of Texas, or the United States of America. have to throw that disclaimer in, the lawyer said. Something about the shit I say, I don't know. But actually, I got shit to do, so I need to go. You have anything you want to do? You want to sing, dance? You want to, like, tell people how much you love me?
I want to smack you in the head.
You're not going to smack me in the head because I got your hat on. You don't want to crinkle it.
Don't think I like that hat much. All right. Time to go to work.
Okay, guys, we will see you next week at 10:41 a.m., all three of you. All 3,000 of you. We'll see you next Tuesday, 10:41 a.m. 10:41 a.m. ish until 11:15 or 11:30-ish.
We'll be lamenting.
We'll be lamenting. And I'll be lamenting, until next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
You'll have a great week.
It's time to eat. Yeah, have a great week. And always remember, if you can't be yourself, be DC and AJ.
What the?
So we got rain in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas.
Cool. Yeah.
Just that star spangled
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.